We're going to troubleshoot a Esp Lx controller. It has an alarm. We're going to see what the alarm says. And we have a short on our wire path. So we're going to turn on our short finding mode. Test all stations, check system, turn the dial. We're going to go down to 2-wire diagnostic, next, short finding, so we're going to hit next. We want it on, and then we're going to press and hold yes. This will allow us to read proper milliamps on our 2-wire path. So we have 306 milliamps on the red, 306 on the blue. If you come to a 2-wire system and do not know if the controller has a short finding mode, Hunter does not, you will need to create a short finding mode. So the way to do that is the easiest way is you take a pigtail from any controller, purchase a transformer from a regular Pro C controller or ICC, and for me, I put gator clips on the end. So I'll plug this into the outlet, plug my plug into the outlet, clip this to the blue, clip the other to the red, and that will allow me to read the proper milliamps. So now we're going to chase these milliamps. The wire path goes from the controller out this way. You need to go to the first valves on the line and then continue down until you find where your milliamps are leaking out at. At this point, with T's, it'll go that way and it'll go this way. I've already actually repaired the first decoder. This is a multiple decoders have gone down on this line. So we're going to shoot across this way. This is where the high milliamps are. We're directly across the street from the controller. If we walk down this way, this is where the T is. So it comes across the street, goes this way, and then goes this way. So there's a T. We replaced the decoder on this line. The high milliamps were down here, so we're going to go down here, and I'm going to show you how I know there are multiple decoders that have gone bad on this line. Okay, this is the first. We came from up there. This is the first valve box in line. You can see I've already replaced this Rainbird decoder. If you do not know, you need to get the old decoder, the one that's gone bad. Take that number that is programmed onto this. This is actually zone 14, and I'm going to take a permanent marker and write it on this zone 14. So when you, I'm just going to reiterate that when you push your wire connectors down in the grease, be sure to push them all the way. You're basically you're doing nothing if you don't push them in all the way. You might as well just not have done anything at all. So again, you want to take this number, go back to the controller. The old decoder has one as well. Find that number from the old decoder, which is zone 14, and if you had a good tech before you, he would have written it in permanent marker 14 here, and you'll go and reprogram at the decoder this number here. Put this in. That'll be your new zone 14. So we got the milliamps running down the line. We're gonna see what milliamps we have here. This was at 200. Now we're reading nothing, and that's how I know that there's another problem on this line. So without even going back to the controller, I'm just gonna walk across, back up that way, across the T on the other side, and see if my high milliamps are up there. Okay, to catch us up, the controller's over there. Come across the street, it T's. We just came from that valve down there. That's the one I replaced. That was reading high milliamps, so now it's reading no electricity at all, no milliamps. So this is, something's wrong. Come back to this T, and we're gonna check this. We're gonna see if we can figure out which wire's which. Okay, so we're gonna just clamp on one. So we're just going to go on theory, this is probably the leg to that valve down there, since it has 0 milliamps. Okay, so we're going to see what we have here. All right, we got 194 coming in there. Let's see what this one says. 194. Okay, so one of these is coming from the controller, and the other one is heading down there, and we're going to figure out which decoder or connection all these milliamps are getting leaked out at.